Thank you so much for joining us on the African Diaspora channel and Cross River Broadcasting Corporation. My name is Janice Kobum, and today I'm excited because I want to talk about one industry that is really thriving in Cross River State, and that is the music industry. And so our focus today is Cross River music industry promoting talent development. And guess who I have in the studio with me today? Drum rolls. Of course, we have Ofem Opososo Eno, popularly known as Challex the Boss. He's a Nigerian-American Afrobeat musical artist. He's also a songwriter and a performer. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So before we came on, on the cameras, we were having, conversations.
Yeah.
Behind the scene, conversations, and you really made me laugh. You really cracked me up. So I'm really excited about this conversation. But in a few seconds, can you just tell us about yourself, how you navigated your way into the music industry?
My name is Charles Ofem Opososo. That's my native name, though.
Yeah.
I'm from Cross River, Yako, precisely. I'm a graduate of English Literature Studies. CEO CDB Nation. I'm an artist, performer, and songwriter. Also a showbiz person. So I'm just there, just a simple guy trying to get things done, trying to get life going. So that's just.
So obviously, how's the ride been for you in this space?
Yeah. It's been sweet. It's been bitter.
Okay.
I just try to soak them all in and enjoy the pain, enjoy the wins, and obviously just move ahead.
Okay, now you've done so many music, so many songs to your credits.
Yeah.
Would you say that you have gotten the accolades that you deserve as a music artist in Cross River State?
Yeah, I would say not 100, but it feels good to move around, drive around, and people know me. So I want to take pictures. My music making real meanings, changing lives and all. So I would say 50 for now, because obviously I'm still growing. So
obviously, apropos, apropos.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites of your music.
Yeah.
Great job you're doing.
Thank you.
But let's look at the Cross River State music industry. I know that. How has it been? How would you say that the artists are faring in this industry?
Faring, I would speak for myself because I obviously can't tell what the next person is doing or how he or she is faring. But, one of the things I've always wanted is for artists in Cross River to be able to live in Cross River and earn well, drive a good car, live well, build houses and do stuff. It's not really been easy. You can see that for yourself. You could see how it is. But, we're slowly getting to that point. But something I will always say is we cannot totally depend on music. As a person, you need to have a side hustle. Okay. That could be something you don't put out, because one of the things I don't do is to put out things that actually make me stand, right? So you love the music, I give you the music, but what actually gives me revenues, I keep it to myself. And it's very important for every artist to have something on the side to enhance them. So you can't play shows every day. We are not Bonner. We are not up to that standard yet, the Bonner and everybody. So our performing abilities don't come often. You could have like 2 shows in a month. Can that really keep you up to standard? How much is coming in for those shows? These are very important things. An artist should sit on his own, talk to himself, and sort that out. So if you have streams of income on the low, they're all right. They do the music, they do what you do. But then again, you know that you can feed, you can wear clothes, you can do what you got to do and push yourself.
So it's not just about the music for you.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's not just about the music. It's the music everybody knows me to do, but obviously, if it's just the music, I won't be traveling the way I travel. You get? So I have my low-key stuff I do that gives me money legitly.
So there's a flip side to you.
Yeah, those are things I don't talk about.
Why would you want to talk about it?
No, those are my... That's my happy spot.
Your secrets.
I don't bring it out,
Okay.
People know good.
There's something that, some time ago people would say, it says you don't take people to, the bakery.
Yeah.
Where you get your bread from.
Make your bread, yeah.
Yeah, because they will not just take the butter, they won't just take the sugar, the milk, the bread itself. They might just want to take the whole bakery.
Then go off the generator. So no more production.
No more production.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's look at, our big artists, because sometimes I really get worried. When they talk about the big wigs, the big names in the music industry in Nigeria, I wouldn't say that, would have a sport. Aside from the likes of Sonny Neji back then, that really, spotlighted Cross River State.
Yeah,
and then we had Nyanya, which he is still there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's dead like there or he's struggling to still be there, But we do not have any other person spotlighting Cross River State. What seems to be the problem?
I think, this is not just a Cross River State problem. I'm going to give you an instance. When I did the remix of Aproko with Eriga, we did that song at about 219. I shot the video about 220 or so, 221, around there. So you could see how long I was trying to save as an independent artist with that record label to shoot that video. And one thing about me, if it's not 100, I don't like to do it. So I was obviously saving money because I needed a well-known producer. I shot that with Adasa Cookie. I think then I paid about almost 4 million for that video itself. And, I reached out to Eriga. Baba, we don't tell who do songs. Almost 3 to 4 years. He said, I'll forget. Like, boss, we could shoot video now. Oh boy, Eriga bill me. I'm like, boss, it's crazy on me. I struggle at the struggle. I'm not coming at this. Try. Why not you do it? Say no. Ingo, now like this. So in fact, I think I need come for airport with some kind cars. I say, Baba, it no be event. Yeah, they invite you. It's just to come shoot video.
Yeah.
It was back and forth. I end up sending him ₦1 million. I was like, Baba, this fee sort your flight to and through, and I still do some things on the low. So what I'm trying to say is in the South region, we do not like to carry ourselves along. Like if you look at Burner, he's doing well, but who Burner don't lift? You get, let's leave Calabar. I don't even want to come our guys. I won't, if not. Let's start from Burner. Let's look at Omale times. These are people from the South. Maybe Timaya, I don't do one or
Timaya
two. But
from the South.
If we look at the South, we do not want to, when we're there, they know the turn, want to see how to climb the ladder, right? So that's the same thing. So if I want to talk about that, we won't say Cross River.
Okay.
Talk less of our own. He talked about Sun Energy. Sun Energy. Even Sonny was there. He was the name.
He was. He was a big name.
I grew up watching him, but who did he even turn to? Nobody.
His songs are being sung,
Now let's say, okay, Sonny been there for the high life part of music.
Yeah.
What about Nyanya? I understand everybody get their battles, it happens, but no, he didn't do nothing. I do not like to talk about it, so go be like, say, but he didn't do nothing. I had an instance with him where I just say, man, I beg you, Okay,
that means you had approached him at some point.
No, I and Nyanya, we are cool. Like, we were cool. At some point, we were cool. I brought him for my show. My season 2 of The Unleashed, I brought him and Starboy Terry. You get, I brought him. I knew why I brought him because obviously he was losing the market here. And I had a conversation with my team. I said, this is my big bro, regardless of the fact that, they carry us along and we're not happy, but let's bring him. Let's make it feel as if he's coming to surprise me. You get, I spoke to my boss. I call him Daddy, the CEO of Baseball, Mr. Bola. He's one person that is always holding me down. So me and Nyanya be like sons to Rams.
Okay.
So I speak to him a lot about Nyanya. Baba, it's okay, no worry, I'll handle the bills. So the plan was Nyanya to come as saying come surprise him, bro. You get? So he came. He did. Normally, Yanya knows how to perform.
Yeah. He's a
He
good
got
performer.
the crowd, everybody. But from the under, we know how we run them. Because if I would headline in Yanya, nobody would come. Nobody would come. So after that, I think there was this time I was...
So that was when his, career was going down.
It was going down, no? It was going down. That time
So did you think that
regular.
after you featured him, his career rose?
No. I wouldn't say that. I don't even have the power to rise him, right? I don't have that power. Yeah, is still big, right?
Yeah.
So what I was doing is, I think the love here for him was faded.
Okay.
And I was on my own part trying to see how the people here would still accept him.
Yeah.
He was accepted based on how we run the thing. Well, I fell out with him because he called me. I think on January or December, we were done with the carnival. I was about going back to the States, so he called. I was like, Challex, I want to feature you in my album. I'm like, I was with my manager. I said, Baba, yeah, called. Okay, that's good. And then he said, send me your email. I want to send you the song so you do something. I was excited because Yanya featured me on the project. That means I don't work. He don't see the work, and I was happy, right? I was happy. Yanya is a big name, regardless of how it is. I give him his respect. Oh boy, today, I felt so bad. I felt so. I was like, wait. The album came out. There was nobody from Cross River, nobody from even Akwa Ibom was on that album. And everybody Yanya worked with on that album were all upcoming artists from Lagos.
Oh, wow.
I was so mad. But then I called Bola. I called my boss. I was like, Popsy, see you. He told me something. Because I was already upset. I don't even the right things. I want right things. And then Popsy just tell me, say, don't you ever get mad over people's decisions. That is his life. When you big, future who you like, that thing, I just delete everything, but I just...
But at some point, did you speak with Yanya to know his reason why
he didn't pick up his calls. He asked me to send my email. I sent. I was trying to call. I was trying to contact. I was reaching out. Baba, how far? I will soon go back to America, because if I enter America, it's difficult to record, because there, every minute counts. So before you get an hour to record a song, it's almost $300. So I'm like, it's better I do it now that I'm here, where I get access to studios and I get access to every energy for me to give you the best, right? It wasn't picking up. Up till today, me and the Baba never young.
Okay, so let's leave that aside now, and picking out from what you have said, let's talk about collaborations. Do we encourage collaborations in Cross River State? Because aside from oh my God, it's Oppo Record.
Oppo, yeah.
Upper X and the Oppo Record thingy. There was some collaborations before. I think they went their separate ways. But collaborations, do we encourage it?
Yeah,
Is it encouraging here?
Yeah. We collaborate. I know that a lot of artists collaborate. I do collaborations with my guys, but then again, we need to understand that this is business. This is music business. In as much as we have to collaborate and get things done, we need to understand that it is a business thing. You don't just jump into songs. We need to have a conversation. We need to share splits. We need to do this. More money need come for fuel. We need to do this. It might not be as big as the other people they do them. Because personally, I've done collaboration with some big names. Eriga, I've had a song with Yanya too, Magneto, and a couple of them. I know how much I pay. I pay millions to have collaborations, to do all of that. So when I come down,
for your own songs.
Yeah, for me to work with them, definitely I pay, and I still give them split. You get? So when it gets to the whole, I go still tell you, say, guy, I go run out for you, but you go need drop something. Obviously, I no go drive my fuel, go studio. I no go pay producer to do free song for you. There have to be a compromise within. But if it's collaborations, I bet you will collaborate a lot. And then, you can't just, not everybody will just wake up. There are songs you listen to and you can't even sing on it. You get. So those kind of people go paro, say, reach out to Charlene, but the song don't even make sense. I can't jump on that. It don't even make sense.
Okay.
You get. So all those things are things that needs to be checked before you start getting pissed about not being collaborated with or something. So it's very, very, very vital. Okay,
so now you brought out something that I want us to talk about. The other day I brought the essay to the governor on events management, Mr. Ifeanyi, on this set, and there was something very, profound he said. He said, look, that you don't expect to be playing the same old songs year in, year out, and expect to get value for that kind of song. So I want you to hinge on it now.
I heard the podcast, and he wasn't far from the truth, if not the
so
total
what's
truth.
really happening? Why do we get
Not the total
find
truth.
artists? Because you just said something now that you check the songs you jump on, right? If it doesn't make sense, you won't jump on it. So does it mean that, these artists are not giving in their best?
There could be, but then again, you need to understand, as I said, music is business. I have a team. I have people I work with. I have a manager. I have a producer I like to, when I'm working with Part for Peace, we both work. Not just for me to come sing my team, go. He contributes. We have to have a synergy of working together, right? So a lot of them just write and just come and sing and go.
For the sake of singing?
People do not vet their music. You need to have people around you who really want the best for you. And they write songs. Me, I go feel like my manager will tell me, so boy, be like the crazy. That song made it go anywhere.
You see it as business, but do the rest of them see it as business?
That is why I say music is a personal thing. I would only speak for myself. I can't speak for Operex or Youngbone. They can only speak for themselves, how they see and perceive music. I see my music as a commodity, right? I'm an artist. I just don't do the music. I do shows. I'm a brand. So it's a whole package for me.
It's holistic.
I need to be conscious of what I wear, how I speak, how I react in public. Even my car I drive, I purposely drive white car. So when you call me for an event, I drive, you go look what I drive, they go no say you need pay me. Okay. I have a band.
Okay.
I've been investing on my band for over 6 years. Those people you see, I've been playing with them for over 6 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's not like they just wake up for bush, come to sing with me. That's why we feel no rehearse, we go perform very well. But I still do not take that, look at that as a yardstick to just go on stage and sing without rehearsing. We rehearse every time before every performance. Okay. So it depends on how these people take the craft. Because some people just sing for different reasons. First, if you just sing, make girls like her. First, if you just sing because they see Charlie sing. For me, this is my life. So this is where I want to eat from. This is where I want to make a statement from. So I put in 100. In fact, more than. Imagine me traveling in and out of Nigeria. What makes you think I come back? It's the music. I'm here to record. I'm here to do albums. Even when I dropped my album last year, I called people. I sent messages to a lot of OAPs and music heads. We sat down at Huggies in a room, off light, speakers. I buy everybody alcohol. Maybe the team fit do them hear the song well. I recorded over 20 songs. We sat down. I gave everybody pen and paper. They picked the songs I put out. Now these are things that is what we call album listening. People need to sit down. Say, okay, see this one. This one go fly. Drop this one. They dropped a lot of songs, so I put Sweat Do. And I dropped exactly within it. And when the album came, everybody was like, man, this is your project. This year is dope. We need to be able to let people criticize our job. You can't be a public person and you shy away from criticism.
Okay.
You get. So it's very, very important. Those are just little things a lot of people just do not want to see, do not want to recognize. That's why I go just do project, can't keep, you go just sound in here, everybody, boy. But me, I'll tell you, it's a nice one. I will not be me go tell you, say the song no do alright. It makes sense. It do alright.
Okay, so let me, pick your brain a little. In the music industry in Cross River State now, who would you think that you would really like to work with?
Everybody is doing well.
Like 2, 3, 4 of them.
Everybody's doing well. Upper is on top of his game, right? Okay. I will tell you for free. We all have very different genres of music.
Exactly.
Upper is the indigenous guy. Youngbone has his thing. Rex Coded. Everybody, they do their thing. So when we come together to work, all we do is to see how we can bring our expertise from wherever. Upper, bring your own indigenousness, we just come and create something beautiful. So I wouldn't want to pick because everybody they doing thing, everybody they work. So when it's time to collaborate, I bring what I can bring, you bring yours, and we create music. You get?
Okay, so I like that. Let's look at some questions that was sent, because obviously I like when I put up the flyers, people send in questions. It says, what are the general challenges upcoming artists like you face in the industry, which you think should be highlighted for the intervention of diasporans willing to invest in talent development?
Most importantly, money is everything. Funding is very, very important. You can't do music. Like right now, the entertainment space is very, very, very money conscious. You get, I just did, there is a cover I jumped on the other day, this Paparute, whatever. I don't hear the team. So I went to look up, because I'm French. And of recent, I think I've actually been messing with more of Francophone music. I see them, they have a lot of beautiful melodies. So I go there and I try to read, the translations of what's in the talk. I see the thing. So I could connect to the music, because I lost my dad 16 years ago and I still feel pains whenever it reached that time. So when I did that stuff, I just posted it. It started going viral. I started getting a lot of engagement. I reached out to Tunde Ednut. I was like, I need this up. Tunde say 1 million. I said, I get 600K. I was ready to pay the 6. He say last now 800. I said, me, I no go fit cross 600. So if the 1 million on the or the 6 or the 800, if I don't they play, maybe if I don't watch him, he would have given me another reach. Because even himself, when he played, he was like, guy, this is mad though. But I won't take more than this.
So where did you post it?
I posted it on my TikTok, Facebook, TikTok. And
fantastic. Let me take you on that now.
Okay.
Why did you reach out to Tunde Ednut? They are bloggers in Cross River State. Now we're talking about talent promotion.
Yeah.
There are bloggers in Cross River State. I'm not going to mention names, that have some level of visibility that you could actually push those things to. You're working with one of them already, because I see the engagement on Facebook. You could actually push that too. Yeah. And then they push it out for you, and you still get that visibility and the engagement that you're seeking for.
How many of them?
So if you're beginning to jump the gun to go all the way to Lagos to meet Tunde Ednut, I'm not saying you literally went there, but you went to meet Tunde Ednut. Okay, Tunde Ednut is even, I think, in the UK, right?
In the US.
In the US. So why did you do that?
I reached out.
Why are we not promoting arts?
I work with a couple of them. Then again, you look at the engagement. Now, let's look at it in a very business angle. I meet you, say, help me post. How many engagement if you give me? How far your engagement if you go? This is business. I'm trying to push my audience to a wider audience.
Okay.
Now, it's not a crime to work with the people around. Obviously, I do work with everybody around, but let's check the engagement. How far if you go for me as an artist? Okay. Challex the boss is a household name in Calabar. Okay. Should I remain here? I'm not doing my music for Cross River alone. I'm trying to break into different places.
Okay.
So Tunde posting and other people would give me a better reach. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't work with the people. James posted. A couple of people posted. I reached out to them on the low.
Okay.
I said, Ababa, I just dropped something. I go be. So give me. I do what I guys do. But after now, make we go check those people or the bloggers where you don't call my attention to. Let's check their reach.
Okay.
How many reach can we get? Where is he going? Is he still circling in the same sector, the same place? I have an event I do yearly. I have people come out. They know, okay, this boy they sing. They know, sir, they sing. They fit sing some of my songs. Should I keep it on the low, being a local champion?
So for you just want to break out from the Cross River market into the global
and that
space.
is the reason why sometimes you see my videos play on MTV Base and the rest. I spend money in putting these things in all these channels, and I still come to CRBC. I still do interviews. I still go to Hit FM because I know I still need a home. But then again, I can't do home always. Not like I don't do it.
Okay, so let's take another question now. Is there a specific MDA saddled with the responsibility of interfacing with entertainers like you? How would you describe their role or assistance in promoting and nurturing talent?
We have the Ministry of the Events. It's obvious that they are the ones who would always look up to. So that's why when Martin Dinner did the shout go. so far I think they've done their part. Since I sit down here, there's something I keep saying that I would only be talking about stuff related to me because and I know where the shoe they pain me, right?
Okay.
So for me, I'll just give kudos to the people that have tried. Before this administration, I won't lie to you. 2019, that was like one of my biggest years. In fact, that was when I started really, getting my foot in the town. So I had a lot of things that trended. Got married then. I featured Eriga. I did my concert. I brought Fireboy DML. The first time when he was hot, I brought him. So, everywhere they shake Challex, and then I play Christmas festival. Yes, they sent me 150,000.
That's in 2019.
Yes.
Okay.
My manager won't run mad.
Why?
He won't run mad. He no believe.
Was the money too much or too small?
It was something. He didn't even fit buy shoes for me. You get it? That was 2019.
Okay.
Right? And that year alone, I have spent money in Calabar. I am one person that when I talk with fact. I have invested in this town.
2019, that's Ayade's...
He was there and I did the running thing. I have invested in this. I have created job opportunities. Whenever I do events, I pay people. I pay ushers. People come in, lodge. So I bring in money to this state, like it or not. You get. So I was very pissed. Check. I don't spend more than almost 15 million this year for a year. How did they pay me this thing? So we have been so oppressed with payment for a very long time. I no go lie you. I don't even want to call name. They know their self. They don't do us waiting no good when there was money. There is one guy. There na governor they remove money drop. Just I ain't go just drop going away. And people where they run them know what they did. But you see this government.
Remove money drop. Do you always know how much is being dropped?
They drop things. They drop. There is a governor that doesn't do things in the private. Okay. He likes to show. So if he's sitting somewhere, you just call his name. I didn't wake up, do one or two shocky. You go see, MC, you go call person. You go talk. They go use mic. So the governor has just given you 10 million with a car. I didn't know they hide in mouth now. He speaks. He wants his flowers to be seen and heard. So he's that kind of guy. If he dey body sweet time, he go bless everybody. And he will say it. Okay. And he will drop it. It might take a little while, the normal process, but he will give it. Okay. You get, at least I don't see 1 million for him before. You get. So all those things, they very, 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 very vital. We know how those things run. But you see this government, I won't lie. I really appreciate them. I'm not that guy that I know they help people when they do well. I don't get that time. Nobody they feed me. I do my things. I push my grind. But I really give kudos to Double E and everybody in that department. And I'm saying this from a personal point of view. Okay. I don't know for the rest guys. I don't know.
They might have their own
grievances. Yeah. For me, not only this government where I see 6 figures. Whoa. Since I started doing music, not only this government, I see 6 figures. And every year, they increase my money. Every year. And this would not make me go and sit down because I work. My work is very, very evident. Every year, I put in money. Every year, I spend in money. You get, and they try. They try for real. Like this year, I think last year,
because let me cut in there. I would like to ask, what's the difference between you and the person that is grievous of the fact that they paid me 500,000, they paid me, whatever it is they paid the person? Because I know a few people that have been somewhat bitter, like they're not receiving what they should receive. So what's the difference between you and that person? You're receiving in 6 figures.
Until they show me their achievements and they show me their workload, I go fear answer that question. I spend in a year, if I talk about my flight coming in and going out, I talk about how much I put in for my concert. Sometimes I spend over 20, 25, 30 million for Unleash. I shoot videos. I drop songs. I push music. So in a year, I feel don't put in so much. You never even put in anything. You get? But as I said, everybody sabi, but for me, back to the question you asked, I think the agencies responsible for this stuff, they are doing a good job.
Okay.
You get? I just think the artists themselves need to put in work and try to be more distant. Because even last year, when I met Double E, he paid half of my event money for my sounds. I just asked me because it was a bit tight for me. I met him.
Okay.
He said, okay, which is the issue? I told him, he said, okay, I'll take half of the cost, which he did.
Okay.
Same with Cobhams, Baba Cobhams, and the rest of the people I met.
Okay.
Yeah, they try on their
So you
own.
meet these people on a personal level?
No, I met Baba in 9 days. Sit down for the chair as the SA event. This is his office. Okay. This is where I should cry to. I go there, I go cry. Baba, you don't be you. Baba
okay,
say,
so let's jump away from that now. Now look at the Cross River State Artist Forum. Craft, yes.
Yeah.
What is that platform, doing to push for the industry?
You're trying. I think
you're a pioneer member.
Yeah, I think Craft. The basic objective for Craft was just bringing everybody together, having a voice, because nobody recognizes noise. We were just scattered. Everyone, the artists, this one they shout, this one they shout. So we're like, let's come together. Let's have a union that would speak, So right now, after we come together, we get union. The government don't recognize us. You get? We have our elections. We have the way we run our things. Now, even performances, when Christmas on the near, the chairman and whoever we in charge, they run list from the association. This is something we know they happened before. It was always difficult for every artist, whether small, but Craft gives you that opportunity to be in the same level with everybody. When I say in the same level, not be like, say, you go come talk to person here, but we all go for meetings. Some of them, when they hear of me, whenever see me, or when they hear of Upper, with all of us, they come for the same roof. We sit down, we discuss as an association. Chairman doing things. We as members, we sit down, we watch. So Craft has been able to curb the plenty noise and plenty waka waka. Now we have a voice, we have a say, we can speak as one, and the government would listen and say, okay, we have an association we can work with. I think that has been like the basic objective of Craft.
Okay.
Apart from that, as I've said before, Craft no go fit blow any artist. These are just individuals coming together to create a voice for us to move with. Certain things we do, artists will go perform for night. Our jobs are always night jobs. You could be arrested. You're a member of Craft. You call the chairman. We come.
Okay.
With your ID card and everything. We send our person. It's not a thief. It's an artist. We show you evidence. We make call. If you call double or call anybody in government, and they free you. So those are little advantages of being a member of the association. Okay. But if you are coming to the association with the mindset, say the chairman go, oh God, nobody they blow anybody there. You have to hustle your hustle, but just know there is a body that covers you.
Okay.
Which is very important.
So Craft has its specific function.
Yeah.
For its members.
Yeah.
Not necessarily to, bring out funds to push anybody.
No.
Okay. There's something else I want us to talk about. Let's look at this. When you talked about funding, one of the things that popped up in my head is we cry about funding. Lifestyle of artists itself.
It's high.
So when the funding comes, the first thing an artist wants to do is to leave the shores of Calabar and say, okay, it is Lagos that I need to go so that I can blow. Right? And then again, the artist begins to do things that Hiteto didn't do. So I'm going to ask us to spotlight someone. I'm sorry about this, but we just need to do this because recently I saw videos on social media and stuff. He's a very good friend of mine, Real Pia Jaba, right? Fantastic singer, fantastic songwriters. His music sends message. And I remember when, he was being put side by side with the likes of the legendary Two-Face, because he has almost the same texture, voice texture, and he sounds like Two-Face, right? But what has suddenly gone wrong? Me seeing Real P Ajaba on Facebook with all of the, government is not doing anything, they have not supported me with the way I invested so much in government, they have not done this, they have not done that. Let's talk about it. Artists and lifestyle. What is happening around Real P Ajaba?
First of all, when you talk about lifestyle, an artist's lifestyle is, we are public people. It's not just artists, entertainers. The lifestyle would always be the lifestyle. But there are certain things that define you from others. It's discipline. A disciplined person don't solve half. In fact, don't solve 70 of in wahala. If you're disciplined, when I talk about discipline, I'm talking about in every ramification of your life. Not just, they are disciplined in money. You feed whole money now, you mad. And one of the things I understand is everybody has a capacity of how much they can hold.
Okay.
It's a person, get person in capacity in 100k, give them 500k, don't spoil in life. You understand?
Yeah.
Get where we say their capacity in 100 million. If you give them 100 and you don't spoil their life, right? Lagos is the center. We understand it, right? But everybody has how they want to run their artistry and their life. I go to Lagos a lot. I travel around where I can go to Lagos, shoot a video, like there's a song I did, No Grief for Anybody, was a trend. I went to this TikTok boy, Soft made it. I paid him. We did a dance video. I paid even one Davido's dancer. I paid him. We did the video. I was pushing my project. I was in Lagos for like 2 to 3 weeks and then I left to the States, right? You can run it. Some of us want to go live there since it's there. So to me, I like to stay here in Calabar. But I go to Lagos, I do my stuff, do what I have to do, and I move around. Because I obviously understand that the Lagos is a bit expensive. With housing, moving around, it go stress me. So as a team, you're supposed to plan how this thing won't work for you. If you carry every resources, go Lagos, it sink. And don't forget, inside the Lagos, there are a lot of artists there. Plenty artists there will sing past you. We first na indigens. And you know how Yoruba people they are very, very very loving with their people. They go put themselves first before you. So if you go there and then you like, okay, now you want to be without even thinking of moving around, that is your own. A lot of our guys have gone there and they've sung. Plenty of them, they will need a year again.
So what do you think is a mistake here?
I don't know.
I mean, with Real P Ajaba.
I really do not want to talk about Rippy. He's a senior colleague. I respect him. We have our differences, but I just don't know his point of anger, because for me, I think Rippy has been one of the most favorite, one of those guys that have really benefited from the government.
Which government?
From the past government and even the present government. Like I say, he don't collect Martin, and he still get paid. Okay. I remember when that they run this thing for performance for stadium. Now me and Ajabade on that, they don't even pay me more than him. I'm not sure Double does that.
Okay.
He will tell me, say the only person I want to give this money is you and Rippy. So even at that, he's still recognized as that guy. He's still on the A listing. He's still so his grievances is not only if he explaining grievances, but I feel he's the guy that has really had a lot from the government. Me, I cannot sit here and stay here, say, if I don't see for government and apart from say I perform, they pay me, it's ₦1 million. Never.
Okay, so I think that's another thing that you talked about is, support from Cross Riverians. This is away from government now, from Cross Riverians. Do you think that we support our own?
Yeah, we do. When you talk about support, you have to be in that place where, what is your relationship with the person you want to support you? You understand? Apart from us having fans and having people that play our music, we have people that love us. I mentioned Baba Bola. I have the CEO Huggies. Mr. Dr. Ike, Mr. Michael Odiri, Honorable Michael Odiri,
Commissioner for Finance,
Cyril Omini. I have people that genuinely love and support me, not for anything. Maybe they see the zeal, they see the push. You get, I get people where they meet on the low, business people, Maxi Care Pharmacy. There are a lot of them. Eastside Sports Club. I have people that support me. So now, what is the support base? How will they come? Who are you to these people? What do you do in return? You get, it just be like me and you. They so now you call me for night. Yeah, Charlie, how far? Day one corner. Do me 1 meter. I can only take up my phone and do that meter depending on the relationship I have with you. Have you done me 1 meter before? If I call you now, you go feel run am for me. You don't do and you don't even play my music. You don't talk about me. So when we talk about support, let's now put ourselves in those people's shoes that want them to support us. What have we done to derive this support from them?
Okay.
So I sit in a place and say, Cross River is not supporting me. Everybody say, why? Because they feel vexed because they see that I work so hard and I put the state in the map. I have done so many interviews in America and I'm always talking about Calabar. I'm not doing it because I want make them say it's the natural love I have for the city. You get me? So before you start crying, support. How far?
Okay. So let's come back. I know that Ajaba, I think he performed during the last festival.
Yeah, he's always performing.
Yes. So, but let's look at this now. Why do people think that to perform on the festival platform is the biggest thing that can happen to them?
Such a big
and
deal.
when, it doesn't come, they will backlash, they will talk, they will drag the intestine of Double E.
But then again, you need to understand life is stages.
Okay.
Life is stages. I remember growing up, I dreamt of being on that stage.
Okay.
So right now, I have access to it and it doesn't really feel that big to me. Now they think O2 Arena, they think outside, they think outside the box. So you will not really blame these people. Yeah. That is where that is for now. That's their biggest achievement. Yeah. So you give it to them.
Okay.
Whoever feels say stadium or performing in the Christmas festival. Obviously, this is a big festival. It's not just something big. Yeah. So if performing there gives you that mileage, it's okay. Let them perform. But do you have what it takes to perform there? Are you doing good music? Are you working on your stage craft? Do you look good? Do you smell good? Do you put yourself put yourself in a position where you cannot you get how you go sabi something, even if people know what may do now, people will say, oh boy, you must put this guy. So we as artists, before you cry, let's go back to the drawing board. What makes you a musician? If they call me Challex, now what do people know about me? It's music. So you cannot, if they call me Charlie, say, this boy, they sing, then I go, they play ball. They play more of football and writing than working on myself, than listening to criticism, taking it, going back to the drawing board. You see this repeat kind of music, that is my music. I like to talk. But my manager go sit down. My mama said, go tell me, they do it, people go dance. I could laugh over it. But these are low-key people telling me, waiting in the year for outside, because people they street. Me, I know they too socialize. People they socialize when they come and say, Charlie, let's record a song for the street. So if you listen to my last album, I did a lot of dancing, a lot of ogene. I even they do song for Igbo. I'm trying to capture different audiences. I would not on my own do this. And I listen to people. And even sometimes writing the songs and singing the songs, they're difficult for me because of my way of music. So I need to be able to be versatile enough and also listen to be able to start trying to do something new.
Okay. We've been having serious conversations here around the Cross River State music industry and promoting local talent or talent development. Now let's delve into it. Promoting talent development. Where do we start from to promote talent development? There are a lot of people, whether there are challenges in the music industry or not, there are a lot of people, young people that have seen your likes that would want to also be you someday, sometime. What do we tell them? How can we help them develop and hone what they have?
The best way we can go about this is still from the government angle.
Why is it every time?
I'll tell you why.
Now, look, let me tell you something. You are one person that I do not see that total dependence on government, right? Yeah. So if we are starting, to advise a young person to government, I don't think that
I'm going to break it down.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, I've been that guy that I like to do stuff to let people know we can actually do it without these people, right? But would always fall back to these people, regardless. Okay. Yeah. When you're talking about developing something, it needs resources. It needs a lot of things. For me, I am not buoyant enough to run that road or go through that route right now. My wings no strong. If I carry 3-4 people fly, all of us will fall, break it. You understand?
But if you carry one.
To even carry one first right now. So for me, I do stuff that at least, like my concert, is an avenue that I've put a lot of people on stage. A lot of people. Yeah. That is my own little way of development. But if we want to go to the actual development, we need a body. That handles that. You get, we need a budget for that. So every year we want to project 2 people, and there's a budget to project 2 people. We push for those 2 people, and I'm human. I want to be pushed too. So if I get that money, I go first push myself. I have to be frank with you. So from a place of equality and transparency, that is why I go mention from the government angle. Like this our carnival waka, when budget and the rest happen. If the fee come out smart and keeps 2026, Your Excellency, we have to push 2 people. We are pushing this and this for 2026. I bet you before you know, we go down do a lot.
But don't you think that the platform has also encouraged a lot of local artists?
It has. That is what I'm saying.
Upcoming.
It has. And I appreciate that. I always do that.
So beyond just giving them the platform. But when you're talking about
developing, it's a lot of funding, I've spent so much money on my grind. Sometimes it's like I never start. Because no be to sabi sing. No be to sabi the thing. Nowadays, no be who sabi. Now, who fit fund waiting him sabi? You dey feel me? It's like what we are doing now, this podcast. What if we do all this and you don't air it? How do you air it? You need data to air it. You need people to push it. There is a structure for this program you're doing that at the end of the day, the driving force is funds. So without fuel, I wanted they enjoy, see, they use light, they talk.
Okay, so let's because we are talking to a global platform right now, and as we speak, there are people that, readily would want to come and invest. In what aspect do you want these people to invest?
Apart from the government, people could always invest. That is why we have record labels, Maven and all of that.
Okay.
If we have people that are ready with the monies to invest, Calabar, we have a lot of talent. A lot. This is a place where you do an event, you don't even need to bring anybody. We have what it takes from the music, the comedy, every angle we have it. But when the people come, when the people who want to invest come, people they invested on. You get. So now them go decide when to come do their thing. I'm just talking from how I see them right now.
Okay.
Obviously, we do not have a record label. Most of the record labels here are our own small levels where we put ourselves inside. Like CDB is me. Creative Bond Nation is Challex and my guys. It's just a collective stuff of young guys trying to push.
So we don't have, artists that are big enough to own their own record.
We don't have that bigness.
To the point where you begin to, bring other people on board.
We don't have that right now. We don't have that funding.
Okay.
Truth be told, we don't have that funding.
Okay.
But when that time comes for that funds, and that is where most of these our big guys falling. They've been in places where they would have at least shone the light on the younger people. By now, if we're not even really they hard for them like that. Because, man, those guys blew up. They blew up. They had influence. They had affluence. Yeah. And when we talk about that, it's not that you go carry money, come keep. You get what if it costs, and my boy be this, so,
So it's not just about the money.
It's not even about the money.
It's the mentioning.
Sometimes mention.
In rooms that matter.
Yeah, just like my boss, Obi Franklin. He's one person that has been, he did there, right? we don't get our own back and forth. There are a lot of interviews he has made here. He wants to work with Challex. I understand. Maybe he gets high B for him, but it no really means saying him go really put this money. It just means him to tell me, Charlie, okay, go meet this person. Tell him saying him call. That's it. Anyhow, I want B for me there. I will not see an opportunity or a door open for me, and then I go there, go sleep. I will push further.
Now, is it even about going there to sleep? There are people that go there and tarnish the image of those that sent them. So that's another problem.
True. That's why I know some people are very, very, very careful. With mentioning. I understand, but
it's not enough to shut the door.
It's not enough, but
it's not enough to shut the door.
Maybe when we that actually love this state, because sometimes when these our guys travel, come back, they shout at the verse. I won't lie to you. I'm trying as much as possible not to really mention these guys so they don't feel I'm attacking. But I think a lot of them have left Calabar. Like, when you leave Calabar, you don't come back. You don't care what's going on. And then you only come Christmas. You come perform. You collect the small money. You go spend them for another state. It's okay with your decision. But not be to come back later on, come the paro, say this. A lot of us don't get these very opportunities to come out.
All right. Thank you very much. But what would be your parting word as we wrap things up on this end?
Everybody just do what you gotta do. Push your grind, and love God and stay away from vices, drugs, and all of that. Those things are crazy. And then a big shout out to you guys for having me. I think this is one podcast space that is gonna go global. I see the concept. I love it, and I know we're going to push it, talk about it in our different ways to get it done. Thank you for having me. Thank you to the producers, the cameraman, everybody in the building. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Our superstar, Challex, the boss. Wonderful talking to you. You made me laugh. You cracked me up so much. But this is where we are going to draw the curtains on today's interview. It's been a wonderful ride. Thank you so much for watching also. Do not forget, it's the African Diaspora channel in collaboration with CRBC. My name is Janice Kobum. Thank you and bye for now.